saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president.
You're like, wait a second, like, come on, man, this is too.
Elon Musk has filed an $80 million lawsuit against Whoopi Goldberg and the hosts of The View, accusing them of defamation and spreading false information. The lawsuit was triggered by comments made by Goldberg that Musk claims hurt his reputation. Musk, the billionaire CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, took legal action after statements were made on the show, suggesting he and J.D. Vance were trying to control the government if former President Donald Trump was removed from office. This lawsuit has shocked the media and sparked debates about free speech, responsibility, and the ethics of talk shows. Musk argues that Goldberg's comments not only misunderstood his intentions, but also spread false conspiracy theories that could damage his public image.
Because I've been saying it for a while.
Yes, you have.
I've been saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president. I do.
Well, you can call him vice president.
I've called him vice president.
Yeah.
I called him president because I don't know what JD is doing. I hardly ever say. I don't remember last time we even talked about JD.
You're right. He's planning the presidency when they get rid of Trump.
So you think it's Musk Vance?
Possible.
Many of Musk's supporters see this lawsuit as him standing up against biased media and false information. Others believe it's a way for a billionaire to silence his critics. With such a high-profile case, this lawsuit could set a standard for how public figures deal with media defamation in the future. Musk's strong response shows that he is ready to challenge the traditional media and fight back against what he sees as unfair attacks. The core of Musk's lawsuit is the accusation of defamation and slander. Whoopi Goldberg and the other hosts of The View reportedly claimed that Musk and J.D. Vance were secretly planning to take control of the government. Musk says these claims are false and were made with bad intentions to hurt his reputation. His legal team argues that these false statements were meant to mislead viewers and damage his image. The lawsuit also points out how such claims can cause public distrust and create division. Musk believes that media outlets should be held to a higher standard, especially when making accusations that could cause fear or anger. Musk's supporters agree, stating that celebrities and TV personalities shouldn't be allowed to make careless accusations without evidence. Critics, however, argue that Musk's lawsuit may be an attempt to stop criticism, raising concerns about free speech.
But when you have deliberate, concerted, repeated pushing of hoaxes, you're like, wait a second, like, come on, man, this is too far.
And you're supposed to be the good guys.
You're supposed to, and you claim to be the good guys? I'm like, exactly.
You're supposed to be the progressives.
Yes, the Dems are like, oh, we're the good guys. We're the honest people. No, hang on. You can't claim to be the good guys. You can't claim to be the honest people if you're deliberately pushing hoaxes that have been debunked thoroughly.
Yeah. Well,
we're like even Snopes, which is a liberal thing, says it's bogus.
Yeah.
Like the Fine People hoax.
Obama just said that on stage.
No matter the reasons behind it, this case highlights the ongoing struggle between media freedom and personal responsibility, sparking bigger conversations about truth and accountability in public discussions. Musk's lawsuit has gained a lot of support, especially from his fans and those critical of mainstream media. Many feel that Musk's actions are justified, seeing the lawsuit as an important step to fight misinformation and bring accountability back to journalism. Social media has been filled with reactions, with hashtags like Support Elon and Cancel The View trending. Supporters argue that The View has a history of making harsh and unfounded accusations against public figures, and Musk's lawsuit could finally hold them responsible. Many comments on Musk's posts suggest that viewers believe mainstream media outlets have abused their platforms by spreading false stories for ratings. Supporters also point out Musk's dedication to free speech and transparency, saying his lawsuit reflects his broader push for fairness in how the media portrays events. However, some critics warn that Musk's wealth and power might intimidate those who disagree with him and limit free speech. Despite these concerns, Musk's supporters continue to emphasize that the lawsuit is not about silencing critics, but about setting a standard for ethical journalism. For now, the case has sparked debates about how media shapes public opinion and the responsibility of powerful hosts like Goldberg.
The thing about this show, there is no way not to step in poo.
The View has faced criticism over the years for its controversial discussions and the opinions of its hosts. Many people accuse the show of focusing more on sensationalism than on factual reporting, and Musk's lawsuit has only added to these claims. Critics argue that the show often targets high-profile people with inflammatory statements to get more viewers. Musk's lawsuit brings attention to what many see as a pattern of the hosts using their platform to push biased ideas, without being held accountable. Supporters of Musk point to past incidents where the show faced backlash for controversial comments, questioning its credibility. Calls to cancel the show have come up again, with critics saying it spreads division and false information while pretending to be entertainment. Some supporters believe Musk's lawsuit could force TV networks to rethink how they run their shows and focus more on accuracy. Others, however, think canceling the show isn't the solution and suggest that better regulation and fact-checking processes should be put in place instead. It's unclear whether this lawsuit will affect the show's future, but it has certainly sparked debates about the responsibility of talk shows in providing truthful and respectful content. One of the most controversial points in Musk's lawsuit is the claim that The View incited violence. Goldberg reportedly made a remark about someone possibly tripping Trump, which Musk says could be seen as encouraging harm. Goldberg later downplayed the comment, saying it was a lighthearted joke about her cat. However, critics argue that even if it was meant as humor, such comments can be harmful when millions of people hear them.
Okay, I need to clean something up because my cat lays in wait for me on my stairs all the time. That's what I was thinking of that. I wasn't trying to indicate that they were actually standing there with their legs out, hoping he would.
Musk supporters warn about the dangers of normalizing violent speech, especially in today's politically charged environment. They believe media personalities should be careful with their words because they have a lot of influence over public opinion. Critics of Musk argue that his lawsuit is overreacting to Goldberg's words and could end up limiting satire and free speech. No matter the intention, the remarks have sparked debates about the line between humor and political commentary in the media. Musk's lawsuit might set a precedent for how similar cases are judged in the future, both legally and publicly. The lawsuit has also highlighted concerns about media bias, particularly in liberal outlets like ABC. Critics accuse ABC of pushing narratives that support its political views. Shows like The View are often criticized for appealing to certain audiences by sharing opinions without enough facts to back them up. This has raised worries about media integrity and whether the public can trust mainstream news sources. Media bias can spread misinformation and create division, weakening democracy and public discussion. Supporters of Musk see his lawsuit as a necessary step to tackle these problems, while critics fear it might lead to censorship and restrict free speech. However, the debate shows the growing distrust of traditional media and the need for higher standards in journalism. Musk's lawsuit might push networks to rethink their practices and focus on balanced reporting. Critics of The View have also pointed out Goldberg's past hypocrisy, showing old clips where she praised Trump and called him a friend, which contrasts with her recent negative comments.
She put me in her movies, right? A long time ago. So how much did I judge? Nothing.
Like they say in the Garden.
Whoopi, I love you. I'm telling you.
And they're trying to humanize him and change your idea about who this guy is. Don't fall for that.
Trump, you're talking about. He's talking about Trump.
This change in Goldberg's stance is seen by Musk's supporters as proof of media inconsistency and opportunism. They use these examples to question the credibility of Goldberg and The View, arguing that their shifting narratives show the show prioritizes sensationalism over honesty. Critics of Musk, however, suggest that people's opinions naturally change over time. Still, these clips have stirred up more controversy, causing further examination of Goldberg's comments and actions. For Musk's supporters, this hypocrisy is a reason to hold the media accountable, while critics see it as a distraction from bigger issues. Musk's lawsuit has intensified calls for more responsibility in the media, with supporters demanding higher standards for public statements. They believe shows like The View should face consequences for spreading misinformation and harmful content. Musk's legal action is seen as an effort to restore integrity to the media by challenging careless commentary. Critics of Musk worry that the lawsuit could set a dangerous example, potentially discouraging free speech and open discussion. However, Musk supporters argue that accountability is essential to stop false stories from spreading and protect public figures from attacks on their character. The case could lead to changes in how media outlets handle controversial topics, encouraging fairness and accuracy. Whether the lawsuit succeeds or fails, it highlights the growing need for media reform and the importance of maintaining ethical journalism. So, what do you think about Elon Musk's lawsuit? Is it a necessary action against misinformation or an attempt to silence free speech? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.